To misbehave can be overwhelming. Take Manchester-based Group 1 Security Limited, trading name of G1S Solutions Limited, and not to be confused with other companies of a similar name. It's run by these two, John Rigby and Anna Gunasekara. They sell monitored alarm systems. When the alarm's activated, it connects to a receiving centre. In turn, they contact the emergency services if required. Now, they use cold calling to find their customers, and that's how last September their salesman wound up in the home of these two lovely ladies, best friends, Phyllis and Rita. Now, I won't disclose their ages, but if you add them together and subtract them from 200, you're left with 6. I've come to meet Phyllis's granddaughter, Lizelle.
Nice to meet you.
So tell me exactly how you found out that something was up.
Well, I received a letter and a phone call from my grandmother asking for my help. She'd been visited by two gentlemen from a company called Group 1 Security that arrived at the house and then proceeded to try and sell her an alarm system.
But here's the thing. Look, Phyllis already had a fully functioning alarm system from another company. That didn't put them off, though. Oh, no.
They then told her that that company had gone out of business, and therefore her alarm system was in effect useless.
Despite both of these claims being lies, the salesman managed to convince Phyllis to shell out £3,250 for a new alarm, which was then installed right next to the perfectly good, still functioning old one. Why do you think your grandma went for this?
You know, they're of the generation where they absolutely trust people. You know, they've been brought up to believe that when people tell them things, that is the truth.
Lizelle has since tried and failed to get any of her grandmother's money back.
There's damage that's done after things like this. You know, their trust has been sort of shaken. It makes them very wary about going to the door or answering calls.
Disgraceful, but quite a neat trick. I mean, selling a monitored alarm system to somebody who already has a monitored alarm system. I wonder how they managed it. Hold on, how convenient. A phone call from a company insider willing to spill the beans on their sales practices. Yes, we've been tipped off. I'm going to meet a mysterious figure who says he has some inside information about Group 1 Security. Ooh, moody. Hey? How did he... There's so much I wanted to ask him. Maybe next time. Anyway, he's given us access to the training manual provided to all staff when they join the company. Here, in black and white, is how all staff are instructed to sell their products.
It is vital that you lower the tone of your voice, as if you were hypnotizing the client. Eye contact is important too.
Is it working? Yeah, a bit over the top. Anyway, any other tips?
Be subtle and do not push the point, as they will feel pressurized.
No, because you wouldn't want that, would you? Anything else?
You explain to the client why we want a decision on the day. Yeah, you see, that sounds like pressure to me.
But unfortunately, we don't get the chance to put our insider info to the test because we soon learn that Group 1 Security Limited has gone into liquidation. However, all is not lost because the same directors, John Rigby, Anna Gunasekara, and a third man who used to work at Group 1 Security, Nima Rastegar, have set up another company also selling monitored alarm systems, this time called Interdefence Security Limited, based in Manchester.
So is this perhaps a chance to start again with a clean sheet and a new improved ethical stance on selling?
Or are they just using the same pressure selling techniques under a new name? Only one way to find out. We send team member Becky undercover into the Interdefence call centre.
Are you happy with it?
I think so.
Straight away, she's given a script to use when she cold calls customers. And it's immediately clear what the Interdefence tactic is. Pretend that wherever the customer lives is an absolute hotbed of crime.
relation to the campaign that's launched in the area this week due to recent burglaries.
If only we could find a way for me to take a look at that script. Uh-oh. You again. See you back in the office. He's new, you see.
So they call themselves crime awareness advisors. Say crime levels are rising, are they? 30 burglaries in a 6-month period. You may have read about it in the local paper. Really?
Well, no, not really. Because they're trained to say these types of things on every call, no matter where the person they're speaking to lives. Well, I don't know about you, but my monitored alarm bells are already ringing. Join us for a festival of fibs in 15